Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been actively involved in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. If you have cramp pain, you need to really listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I've discovered about stopping cramp pain quickly is cutting edge, and it just might be the untapped resource that you have been looking for. I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly reduce or stop your cramp pain, and just as importantly, how to switch on and speed up your body's own natural healing mechanisms without the need for surgery, without the need for risking your health to expensive, useless and even dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, she's the editor of this website. She's urged me to share with you details of an astonishing discovery I've made about cramp pain. One that gets rid of your cramp pain faster than you dreamed possible. So now in plain English, you're going to find out what is actually going on in your aching and cramping muscles. And you're going to see how simple and easy it is to reduce your cramp pain. So if you have cramp pain, what is actually going on? Well, think of it like this. For whatever reason, whether through strain or toxicity build-up or a nerve crosswire, you're suffering from cramp pain. Your body is more than capable of repairing the damage because after all, your body made the muscles in the first place. But it always assumed that your muscles would work correctly and would last you a lifetime. So apart from the usual biochemical and cellular replacements that take place on a daily basis, your body's healing mechanisms don't usually undertake or focus on the causes of cramp. So if you have a cramp pain problem, you need to somehow stimulate your body's healing mechanisms into focusing on and repairing the causes of your cramp. And unless you find a way to stimulate your body's healing mechanisms without damaging your body's delicate chemical balance, then sooner or later you may end up suffering from cramps for years. So before I show you a simple way to stimulate your body's natural healing mechanisms, I want you to consider this. Normally, if you get cramp, your body's healing system will, over a long period of time, attempt to heal itself. But if you've been stressed or overworked or taken drugs, including painkillers or anti-inflammatories, then your body's healing mechanism becomes slightly weaker. And that is enough for the healing mechanism to be interrupted or even stopped altogether. Once your cramp muscles become inflamed, and then you'll experience pain, even when the muscle isn't even cramping. You may struggle to move or to hold things for months and even years. And some people with cramp pain, if it's left untreated, they never move properly again. And to make things even worse, if you use painkillers or anti-inflammatories to kill the cramp pain, you'll have to swallow them, which means that the whole of your body's healing mechanisms is now shocked and weakened even further by the toxic impact of the powerful pain-killing chemicals. This is why painkillers and anti-inflammatories, they do appear to work for a day or two, but then your cramp pain problem, it just comes back worse than ever before. And in case you're in any doubt about the dangers of modern painkillers or anti-inflammatories, and they're sometimes called non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, according to a recent report by an eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine like painkillers and anti-inflammatories is about 800,000 people a year. That's about 2,200 people a day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the leading cause of death and injury in the United States. And that's those eminent doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of reducing and even stopping the cramp pain, but at the same time stimulating your body's healing mechanisms into healing your cramp pain as fast as possible, without harming or damaging in any way the amazing biochemical miracle we take for granted every single day, and that's your incredible human body. And I've seen so many people lose their mobility and then their health, starting with simple conditions like cramp pain, and even after expensive or painful surgery, and it's tragic and it's so often avoidable, and that's why I've done my research. You see, human beings with cramp have been around for tens of thousands of years, and drug companies have been around about 100 years, and they don't want you to know what your ancestors knew. So my first step is always to go back into history and see what they knew. And after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual herbalist research books, I mean that whilst I can't reveal my sources, I've got secret access to some of the very best herbalist remedy books on the planet. Books that are mostly kept hidden away by rich collectors, private libraries, specialist libraries, and even the drug companies have got these books hidden away. And I've also got access to books that modern science believes are not even worth looking at. Books written by people who've got zero medical qualifications, but who've lived in the wilds of nature, learning and practicing the secrets of Mother Nature each and every day of their lives. People who've had herbal remedies passed down from one generation to the next to the next. And it was in one of these books that I found the clue to an ancient cure for cramp. And it was in a ramshackle bookshop. It lay just behind the harbour in the port of Antibes in southern France. Now that book's over 200 years old. Now my French isn't good, but fortunately most botanical books are written in Latin. And my Latin isn't any good either, but I knew enough to recognise the plants' names. And I was puzzled because there were several fantastic, amazing remedies in that book. But there was one remedy that stood out, and this remedy I found was for muscle spasms. And yet the plants I read about I'd never considered for use for cramp pain problems before. But I took note of the types of plants used, where they're best found, the ratio and the mixture and the preparation, and anything else that I could think about that might help me to make this remedy. Now, of course, I'd heard of these herbs before, and I've used them many times, but I had no idea then that once mixed in the right combination, they would stimulate such an incredible cramp relieving effect and a healing effect directly onto the aching muscles. And I knew that up till now that most natural remedies for cramp pain are nothing more than mild stimulant creams. It just warms the skin up, stimulates the blood flow but they don't do anything. They don't do anything to the cramp pain levels or the healing mechanism at all. You know, they might help a little, but for cramp pain, they simply don't work and they're just not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last 6 to 12 months, but I'd got a 100% proven remedy in 6 weeks. Now, I wanted to test it for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with cramp was reporting amazing results, sometimes in just a few hours. This remedy is proven time after time to reduce cramp pain and rapidly speed up the healing time of the painful aching muscles. So how do you use this remedy? You simply massage a few drops. It's a clear, pleasant smelling remedy directly onto your aching muscles. It'll take you about 10 seconds, and you do that 3 times a day. And finally, at night time, you put a few drops onto the soles of your feet at bedtime, and that's it. It's that easy, and the speedy healing will then begin. Your cramp pain levels will come right down very quickly. Hopefully no longer need to use any more of those pain-killing drugs that already slaughter your immune system, and the prospect of any painful or expensive surgery will go away. Now, I've made this remedy so that it is simple and easy and convenient to use. It's a concentrated, pleasant-smelling, oily liquid, and it doesn't look like much, but it really does pack a wallop. You'll suddenly feel your muscles relaxing and improving and feeling different. Within a few hours of using it, you'll know your cramp is getting better. Soon you'll be cramp-free, hopefully saying goodbye to painkillers for good. Your body will be returning to health. So this is a convenient and it's an easy-to-use remedy. And it means you don't have to spend your day making expensive and time-consuming appointments with therapists and doctors and discussing your problems with strangers in the drugstore. It's just a small bottle of a thick, clear, very pleasant smelling herbal liquid. And it's so small, it'll easily fit unnoticed into your pocket or your purse. And you can dab a few drops onto your aching muscles during the day. The choice is yours how you use it. I plan to launch the remedy called Cramp Doctor with advertising, fancy packaging and sending it out to my small network of distributors, but I never got the chance because word spread quickly about the results I was getting with Cramp Doctor. And patients and herbalists came to my practice and literally demanded I make it for them. But it's not so simple, you see. I've tested a lot of different herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently reduced cramp pain came from the Middle East. So in these war-torn, struggling times, can you imagine how hard it is to import a shipment from the Middle East? To say my ingredient supply is in the lap of the gods is a massive understatement. So I've recently had enough ingredients for 3 batches, and I've made each batch by hand myself. I've measured them, I've weighed them, and I've mixed the herbs myself. I've blended the herbs myself. So I don't want you to worry about that. The quality of the Cramp Doctor remedies that I make are of the highest quality. Now, I've handed over 2 of the batches to my trusted friend Emma Williams. And if you have cramp pain, then I strongly suggest that you get this remedy called Cramp Doctor before supplies run out and before you inadvertently harm yourself with painkillers. That's it. Now, I've said in the past, using this remedy, it's like an avalanche of healing for a very good reason, because the drops of this remedy flood your hard hitting with healing herbs. It's like experiencing an avalanche of pain relief around your tired and aching muscles. And it's like I said earlier, it does pack a wallop. You'll suddenly feel, your muscles will feel different. Within a few hours of using it, you'll know that your muscles are getting better. But you must hurry, because I normally only give this remedy to my personal clients and fellow herbalists. I've never committed a single batch of Cramp Doctor to anyone else before. Now, Emma's begged me not to let the other herbalists and online stores know what we were up to till she had the stock. But she's got it in stock now, and it's going faster than even I imagined. So if you mess around or you order late, you might miss out. And if you've got cramp pain, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. This is big for anyone with cramp pain. If you truly want to get rid of your painful problem and get rid of it fast, then this remedy will instantly give you the power and the ability to treat your own aching muscles before it's too late. The result is you're going to be free of cramp, and you're going to be able to move pain-free once more, just like you used to. Have a look at the testimonials below, and you'll see how we've been able to help plenty of other men and women across the country get rid of their cramp pain fast. So this is your chance to benefit from this guaranteed supply of Cramp Pain Doctor. Now, it's understandable that you've got a few seeds of doubt. That might be fair enough. After all, you don't know me. So let me put your mind at rest so that you can experience this remedy for yourself risk-free. You can try the Cramp Pain Doctor remedy risk-free for a full 90 days if you wish. You don't risk a single penny trying this remedy for yourself. You've got a complete 90-day unconditional 100% money-back guarantee. But the clear and simple truth of this remedy is this. This is a breakthrough remedy. So if it doesn't quickly and easily get rid of your cramp pains, or if you're not completely satisfied in any way at all, then I insist you send the remedy back to Emma in any condition, and she'll personally make sure that you get a fast and full refund of every penny you paid for the remedy. No questions asked, no hassles, and you can keep all the bonus books as a thanks for trying the remedy. You've got my word on that. Okay. So how much will this Cramp Doctor remedy cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients $200 for an appointment, plus $170 for the remedy. But because you don't have to have an appointment with me, and anyway, appointments with me are pretty hard to get, plus I'm not using my offices and my staff and all the other stuff, I've agreed with Emma to give you full 50% discount on the Cramp Doctor remedy. This means that you can get the Cramp Doctor remedy for just $87 and $5 shipping. That means you're going to save over $280. Plus, Emma's made me give you an additional bonus of some health books, and they're worth $127, and that's the first 100 people who try the remedy. You can see the details of those books below, and those books are worth more than the cost of the remedy. This is the first time and maybe the last time I'm selling this remedy for less than $170. $87 is less than the price of useless and even dangerous painkillers, and it's less than the price of a visit to the doctor, and it's definitely less than the price of surgery, which some people need unless they get it sorted. So order your remedy right now. And Emma's still got the stock while you're still on this page. Just click the link below. Emma will look after you. And if you have any questions about cramp pain or the cramp pain remedy, you can write to me at any time. So you simply click the link below and Emma will get this remedy in the post to you today. And I look forward to helping you getting free of cramp pain once and for all. Okay, bye for now.